say something, say yes, dear.
And Dad being so unselfish. I'm Nancy Tyndall.
And I'm Mike Tyndall. We've been married for
23 years.
bless her heart. Thought I was in. I prayed about this. I believed that this was just a formality. I thought, man, I mean, this is a done deal. The Lord is in this, you know. And she said, no. I went, are we praying the same guy?
And then several months later, he called back, and I felt peace about it. So then we started dating.
And the second day, it was pretty much, we were a couple.
I remember your dad, he invited me to go to Abilene, and I thought, what are we going to talk about all the way to Abilene? I went to the movies up there. Then I remember us you saying if we ever got together and got married, we couldn't go to somebody's house after 8 o'clock because we laughed so loud the kids would wake up.
We knew we were meant for each other was when you knew nobody would have either one of us over very late at night if they had kids.
When Mike proposed to me, we went to one of the churches in Brownwood that was open all the time, and he came in and he had roses, and he sang a song to me, and then he proposed, and it was so sweet. And then when we got married, he and some other friends, the best men in the wedding, they serenaded me through the door because he didn't want to see me until I walked down the aisle. So that was so sweet.
And she was absolutely beautiful when she walked down that aisle. Oh gosh, your mom was your mom was extremely easy to be married to, you know. Maybe the hardest thing is not to be as impulsive. You know, if I decided to do something, by golly, I was ready to go do it. And sometimes it's hard to take on a partner. You know, your mom is a wonderful financial partner, spiritual partner. I mean, she's just so great on so many levels. And maybe that's the hardest part, to learn to travel in two instead of one. I don't know, and it really wasn't hard.
For me, it was getting used to your dad sleeping in bed and snoring. So I had to get used to somebody laying next to me and snoring during the night.
I thought that was you.
No. This is our wedding album, and it's really cool to look back through it at all the memories. And this was the wedding service, the wedding party here, and the rest of the wedding party. And this was just a close view of it also. And then this is a funny picture because your dad had a rubber rat that he put on his Christmas tree every year, kind of as a joke and a fun thing. And he had put it on the rubber rat on the Unity candle table. And that's me going, what? Thank heavens I didn't see it during the service, because I probably would have screamed or said, oh my gosh, or something. So
The wedding might have been off at that point.
who knows what would have happened. So anyways, that would have been funny.
You know what? We're all pretty skinny.
Oh my gosh.
Those things which you find so attractive about your fiance or your new wife or husband will still exist 40 years from now. Embrace those things, and then you will find out when you're together they bring so much more to the marriage, things that you weren't even expecting, that didn't even anticipate. But just don't forget those things that you think are great about your spouse.
Thank you.
Incredibly unselfish. That's very rare for a man. Most men are not that unselfish. But he would come in from work, it doesn't matter how tired he was. If I needed something from the store, he would get up and go to that store.
And her laugh. Your mom has the most wonderful laugh. It's loud and fills the room, fills the air. You know, you can track your mom down by her laugh. She laughs a lot.